In this episode of I Tried It, we test this side hustle that claims that we can earn $1.22 per ad watch. What we're going to do is I'm going to reveal the website they tell you to go to. I'm going to walk you through the process and tell you if this is even worth your time. So if you've ever wondered if you could make $1.22 per ad watch, make sure you watch this entire video. Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I create content to actually help you make money online and not just to put money into my own pockets. And if you want to be added to the globe, comment down below with your city, state, zip code, province, or country, and I'll get you pinned. All right, so as I mentioned, what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at this video. It claims that we can make $1.22 per ad watch. I'm going to walk you through this entire process. I'm going to reveal how much I made after doing this for 2 hours continuously, and if there are better opportunities out there. So in this original video, they tell you to go to a website called adslice.com. And on adslice.com, you are simply going to install plugins and you are going to create an account, and supposedly you will get paid by simply just browsing the internet. Anytime you go to a website, a little ad is supposed to pop up, and anytime that ad pops up, you get paid. You don't even have to click on it in order to make money. Now, on the surface, this appears to be a really good opportunity. However, if you take a closer look, you realize that not everything is as simple or easy as they claim. And that's what we're going to take a look at. The good and bad things that concern me about this is simply, in order for this to work, you have to install a Chrome plugin. Now, I have a huge problem installing Chrome plugins from different sources. For example, AdSlice. We don't know the data that's being collected. We don't know the data that's being tracked. And so I'm always very hesitant when something wants you to install something on your computer. You have a lot of sensitive information on your Chrome browser. And so I wasn't a huge fan of it, and I'm still not. So that was kind of a red flag number one. In the original video, they talked about comments from Trustpilot. They also talked about the different 5-star reviews. Those reviews can be faked, and so that's not something that you want to go by as verifiable proof that this is actually working. Now, if we take a look at this website, as you can see, it's adslice.com, and you get paid in some sort of cryptocurrency that you can convert to cash after a low payout. As you can see here, from Trustpilot, it has a 4.6 out of 5-star review. I wouldn't trust that as gospel for a number of reasons. But if you look at this, we just scroll down, you basically install the Chrome extension, you browse the internet, and just like that, you quote unquote get paid. It's not any more difficult than that. But if we look at the numbers, and this is where the red flags start to come in, it says your daily average of unpaid browsing time is 3 hours. It also says that your average monthly payout is $5, which would be very different than the $1.22 that the original video claims. The original video claims that you can make $1.22, but if we look at this, it says that your average monthly payout is $5. Now, if we scroll all the way down to the bottom to frequently asked questions, if we hit this drop down, it says, how much can I expect to make? This depends on how active you are on the internet. A decent guess would be around $3 to $5 a month would be our open beta. And then it goes on to say, for example, if you did the same browsing activity, you'd make between $10 and $15 per month, which is very, very different than what the original video says. The original video claims that we can make $1.22 per ad watch. The other issue that I found with this method is that the ads only show up when you're on YouTube and when you're surfing on Google. If you actually go to different web pages, those ads don't pop up, and so you don't make money if those ads don't pop up. Now, I found a lot of problems with the original video, but let's talk about how much I made and why this channel, I think, is probably one of the worst channels on YouTube. If we come over here, we look at my dashboard, I've made a total of 21.2 slices, which is their version of points. That comes out to 0.02 cents. Now, you get 10 cents just for signing up, or 10 slices just for signing up. So just for signing up, I made 0.01 cents. And in my browsing, in my 2 hours of browsing, I made 0.01 cents. So as you can see, this obviously isn't worth your time. And more importantly, the original content creator made this bold claim that you can make $1.22, but they basically make their money by having their friends and family sign up. And they mention that slightly at the end of the video. And I believe that this channel, I've done a few of their videos, this channel might be one of the worst channels on YouTube because they have zero interest in your success. As a lot of you guys know, people get paid by YouTube, by the YouTube Partner Program, by views and watch hours. And so the way this person is getting paid is by having you watch these videos that ultimately don't help you succeed at all. They're essentially time wasters. And I even think there's other things going on, which we could talk about later. But these videos are time wasters. They're not ultimately going to help you succeed. And so this obviously doesn't work. And I wanted to get to that quickly, but let's talk about things that do work in 2023. What works in 2023 is simply creating unique original content. You identify a niche or an area where you want to create content. You figure out the questions that people are asking. You create that content and you help solve the problem. Now, the cool thing with content creation is there are probably 10 or 15 legitimate ways that you can monetize. You can monetize with affiliate marketing. You can monetize with selling digital or physical products. You can monetize with drop shipping. You can launch courses and memberships. All of these are much better ways than trying to earn $1.99 or $1.22 watching ads. Getting paid $1.22 to watch ads just isn't logical on the surface. And so I wouldn't even want you to waste your time doing this. Now, there are a million ways to find different niches to get into. The easiest way is to look at things that you've recently purchased. Another easy way is to look at problems that you've solved recently. A simple example is back to school supplies. There are literally millions of people right now looking for deals on back to school supplies. You could create content showing people the best deals on back to school supplies, monetize it, and you could be successful. Think about college, middle school, elementary, all different opportunities. Yesterday's video, I talked about creating content for seniors, the best golf balls for seniors. Last week, I talked about teaching people different language, how to say hi in Spanish. These are all much better ways to make money online than to do this silly method that just doesn't work on the surface. So what I recommend that you do is find a problem. There are literally millions of out there. Create content to help solve that problem, and then figure out ways to monetize. If that doesn't work, you can go over to ChatGPT, for example, and we could type in list a bunch of niche ideas, and that's going to be better. But there are so many other better opportunities out there. For example, I can just type in list 10 niche ideas for affiliate marketing. All right. And it's going to give you a bunch of ideas. And then the next step is to ask ChatGPT for a list of keywords that you could create content for. Again, all of this is going to be much better for you in both the short term and the long run to be successful online. If we look at this, I said list 10 niche ideas for affiliate marketing, eco-friendly home products, specialty diet foods, remote work tools, indoor plant. All of these are better opportunities. And what we could do is we could say, list keywords for specialty diet foods, and it's going to give us a lot more information. Now, it will be incumbent on you to create content that resonates with the target audience, but this is going to be much more beneficial to not only yourself, but to people around you than trying to get paid to watch ads. So if we type in list keywords for specialty foods, you can see they're going to give you a bunch of keywords that you can use to go find other opportunities. This is much better in 2023 going forward than trying to make money by watching ads. Okay, so don't do that. Don't go to AdSlice and do that silly video because it's not going to work. Instead, identify a problem that you've solved, identify problems that other people have solved, create content to solve that problem. If you struggle to find ideas, go to your local bookstore and look at the magazines. There are tons of magazines out there. All of those magazines are niche ideas that you could potentially get into. Ask your friends and family. Look at problems that they've encountered recently. Those are all going to be better opportunities than trying to earn $1.22 per ad. Don't do that. As I mentioned, that's probably the worst YouTube channel on YouTube because they just make numbers up and hope that you don't fact check at all. So again, I've made less than 3 cents After doing this for 2+ hours, you're not going to make any money. The only way you'd make money is by getting your friends and family to sign up. And even then, you're not going to make much money after that. If we look, we could go to, so if you gave this or sent this to your friends and family, it says invite your friend and you will receive 1,000 slices for when they have been active for 30 days. Upon completion, your friend will get 100 slices for free. Now, if we did the math, and again, I've received 21.9 slices, which is about 1 cent every 10 slices. You're looking at 10 cents maybe for spreading this out to your friends and family. Again, I don't like this simply because of you don't know what's being tracked. You don't know what's being collected. You don't know how secure this is. And so don't do this. Lots of other better opportunities out there. Now that you know that this will not work for you, watch this video next because it will actually help you start an online business.